So fundamental 15 is cat. Few different kinds of cat positions here, right? So yep, she's going to be up on her hands and knees, and she's going to have her arms pretty much right under her shoulders and her knees under her hips. I think you could open your knees a teeny bit wider, just a little bit. All right, so she's just nice and stable here. And the first thing we're going to do an articulated cat, which again, just like articulated bridging, means we're kind of rolling through the spine. So take a nice big inhale, and I want you to try to curl your tailbone through your legs. So first thing she's going to do is she's going to round her lower back up to the ceiling, and that's just going to roll through her rib cage, and then her head will relax down. Good, and now she's going to go back to her tailbone, and she's going to turn her tailbone all the way up to the ceiling. Good, and then that rolls through the back and the breastbone opens forwards, kind of like thoracic extension, right? And now we're going to round from the lower back. Take your time. Feel those lower ribs go up. You should feel the abdominals engaging just a little bit to curl your pubic bone to your belly button. And then roll through your back the other way. Good. And now we're going to change it a little bit. We're going to move head first. So let your head come down. Let in between your shoulder blades round up to the ceiling. Let those lower ribs round up to the ceiling. And at the last moment, your tailbone scoops through your legs. And then you're going to lift your head. You're going to think of that nice long neck. The breastbone opens forwards, and the tailbone turns up to the ceiling. And one more time, you're going to let your head come down. In between your shoulder blades goes up to the ceiling. The lower ribs go up to the ceiling, the mid-back, the waistband, the tailbone scoops through your legs. Now, we're going to move the head and tail at the same time, right? So, the head and tail at the same time are going to lift up, and the center of her torso comes down towards the table. Good. And the head and tail are going to curve at the same time, and the center of her back or her belly button are going to lift up towards the ceiling. Good. And one more time, head and tail, going into an arched back, moving from the center. And exhaling, the belly button pulls in. Good. The head and tail curl towards the belly button at the same time. And rest for a second. So, good. How those feel? Good. All right. And then we have one more cat we're going to do. We're going to do lateral cat or side bending cat. So come on up to hands and knees again. Sometimes it's nice to give the wrists that little break. Yep. Okay. So we're going to do a little side bending in this position. So what I'm going to ask you to do is look around your left arm and stick your left hip out and try to look at it. And then come back center. And then you're going to turn your head, look around the right arm, stick the right hip out, there it is, and come back center. And curve the other way. So we're bending the spine, press that left hip into it, and then come back center. And then curve this way, so we're bending the spine side to side, and come back center. Try not to rotate the neck too much, like your face is still looking at the floor. Good, and back center. One more time, turn, look around that arm, press that right hip out to the side, and come back center. Good, and sit back and do a little child's pose, take a little break. That's it. That's our last fundamental, our cats. Articulating cat, simultaneous or centered cat, we're moving at the same time, and lateral cat. That's it. Thank you.